Good evening and welcome to the Capital Area United Way Volunteer Recognition. I'm Bob Hoffman, your host for this evening, and I'm thrilled to be here tonight as we thank and recognize volunteers who help nonprofit organizations meet their mission and help them to provide vital services to meet community needs. Tonight, we're going to recognize individuals and organizations who enrich the lives of others through the simple act of giving of themselves. We certainly wish we could be in person today celebrating, and while that's not possible at this time, Capital Area United Way, Michigan Premier Events, and WLNS have developed a terrific televised program to honor today's recipients. Tonight, we're going to focus on saying thank you and express how much we appreciate all that you do for our community. Before we dive into the festivities, it's my honor to introduce President and CEO of Capital Area United Way, Teresa Kometz.
Welcome to the 2021 Volunteer Recognition Celebration. I'm Teresa Kometz, President and CEO of Capital Area United Way. We are thrilled to be recognizing and honoring the hard work and dedication of volunteers in the Tri-County community. Through their dedication to volunteerism, our nominees prepared taxes at no cost to the client, insured individuals received caring health and hospice services, and provided access to food at recently established food pantries. Taking all necessary COVID-19 precautions, thousands of hours were given by these caring volunteers. Thank you does not even begin to express our appreciation for all they do for our community. We would like to thank our sponsors, WLNS TV, Dean Transportation, Michigan Premier Events, CG Financial Services, Astera Credit Union, and MSU Center for Community Engaged Learning for making tonight's program possible. And now, let's hear from the current chair of our Board of Directors, Jerry Schwartz.
Thank you, Teresa. Again, my name is Jerry Schwartz, and I have the privilege of serving as the chair of the Capital Area United Way Board. And I would like to share some information about our accomplishments over this past year. The United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. And that's in this past year, the United Ways around the world encountered a fight no one has since the flu epidemic in 1919, a pandemic that affected every single person and family. Not only did COVID-19 devastate the lives and livelihoods of millions, but it also affected workplaces and for a while shut down our state. And while our building temporarily closed, our work did not stop. We continued answering the call of our community. In March of 2020, we reactivated the Emergency Relief Fund to help our community residents keep a roof over their head, the lights on, and put food on the table. In a period of 10 months, over $652,780 was paid for rent, mortgage, and utilities for 328 households impacted by COVID-19. Our partnership with the City of Lansing and the One Lansing Fund and Community Support Days helped make that possible. We also delivered 80 gallons of hand sanitizer to community shelters, sponsored the creation of Sparrow Health System's To Go program for quarantined COVID positive elders, and provided 500 pairs of work shoes and boots to programs helping displaced workers. Our Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, known as VITA, prepared and filed over 2,300 2019 tax returns for families, giving them access to over $3 million in refunds from the state and federal government. An estimated cost of $187 per return, these families save $430,000 in tax preparation fees, money that stayed in their pockets to pay for their basic needs. Capital Area United Way, along with 10 other United Ways across Michigan, partnered with InstaShield to distribute 10,000 face shields to area nonprofits and schools to help keep employees, volunteers, and partners safe while they continued their important work. As the state began to emerge from shutdowns and pauses, the Emergency Relief Fund evolved into the Community Recovery Fund, to help our community respond, recover, and rebuild. It will continue to assist individual households with basic needs. However, the Recovery Fund will also provide expedited short-term emergency grants to local nonprofits who are providing COVID-related community assistance. Our local nonprofits have also been affected by the pandemic. As the lines grew for their services, fundraisers were canceled, budgets were shrinking, and volunteers were in short supply. They turned to us, the United Way, for support. We've received 21 grant requests totaling $352,301, and those numbers continue to grow. Before and throughout this pandemic, 211 continues to be a lifeline for our community residents to connect with available resources, from tax preparation appointments, basic needs such as food, shelter, and utility assistance, to helping individuals find COVID vaccine registration sites. 211, simply put, connects people and services through an easy to remember number and is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The Capital Area United Way will continue to fight for the health, education, and financial stability of every individual in every community, as we have done for over 100 years. As we continue to work to recover from this pandemic, we value and appreciate the support we receive to continue our mission of uniting people with available resources to be successful. It's what we've done for 100 years and what we will continue to do. It's what we were built to do. Thank you for your continued partnership.
Thank you, Jerry. We'll be right back after these messages honoring our volunteer award recipients.
Do you need help with food, housing, or paying bills? Do you need support in a family crisis or a community disaster? Central Michigan 211 is an easy way to connect to get all kinds of help right in your community. Central Michigan 211 is here for you, anytime, all the time. Just call, text, or search online and Central Michigan 211 will get you connected.
Michigan Premier Events delivers innovative and cutting-edge ideas to every corporate and association event we manage and produce. Our team is thinking of the future of events by developing events into new spaces, including broadcast television. Working with Michigan Premier Events means tapping into a wealth of strategic executive thought leadership and strategy to help your organization of business grow through events, programs, and meetings. Michigan Premier Events expertise, management, and guidance will deliver you success. So partner with Michigan Premier Events today.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
YPIF kid? A YPIF kid is a student in kindergarten through 12th grade that passes kindness forward. The local nonprofit Epiphany Now honors kids with the YPIF Award every year. If you are a kid or know of a kid that uses their time, talent, or even treasure to help others, then please consider nominating them for the annual YPIF Award.
Or if you have a mom that constantly makes you volunteer for these types of things, finalists are highlighted on the epiphanynow.org website,
where the public votes for their favorite. Nominations for this year's YPIF Awards are being accepted through Friday, April 30th at epiphanynow.org.
Now is your time to make a difference.
What does community mean to you? celebrate community by understanding where we've been, where we're at, and where we'd like to be for the greater good of all.
The first awards we're presenting this evening are the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance or VITA Volunteer Awards. Now, these awards recognize individuals who provide outstanding service to the VITA program and the households that it serves. The first award is the Olivet College VITA Volunteer of the Year Award. This award recognizes an Olivet College student for providing outstanding service to VITA and helping to provide direct service to clients, the Olivet College students, and to the residents of Eaton County. The 2020 Olivet College VITA Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Kylie Polhemus. Kylie, congratulations.
Thank you. I just want to take a moment to thank my college as well as United Way as a whole. I also wanted to thank my professor Jackie Lozier, David Reyes, and Nick Miller for allowing us to serve as many people as we're allowed to. Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
The next award that we will be presenting is the Michigan State University VITA Volunteer of the Year Award. Now, this award recognizes an MSU student for also providing outstanding service to VITA and helping to provide direct services to clients, the MSU students, and the residents of Ingham County. The 2020 MSU VITA Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Cody Yackel. Congratulations, Cody.
Thank you, Bob. I've been very blessed to be able to serve the greater Lansing community in my past 5 years at MSU VITA, and I'd like to thank a couple people. First of all, I'd like to thank all the students that I've worked with in my time volunteering. They've made the time very enjoyable, especially also those community volunteers that have always been able to give a good hand. And most of all, I'd like to thank Nick Miller and David Reyes for all the help and mentorship they've given me in my time at VITA. Thank you.
The next award we will be presenting is the DeLee Dankenbring VITA Volunteer of the Year Award. Now, this award recognizes a volunteer for their tireless effort and contribution to the VITA program. Clients have benefited from this person's services and dedication to the program. The 2020 DeLee Dankenbring VITA Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Mary Daughtry. Mary was unable to join us tonight. However, we will be able to present her with this award safely, and she sends this message.
I'm really honored to receive the VITA Volunteer of the Year Award, the DeLee Dankenbring Award. I want to say that it's just a joy to work at VITA. It's a wonderful organization, and I get a lot out of volunteering there. It's wonderful to be around everyone there. Everyone who works there is committed and respectful and kind. And in particular, I think David Reyes, Nick Miller, and DeLee really emulate those qualities. And again, it's just a joy to volunteer there. And again, I'm really appreciative of the award and honored. So thank you.
Our next award that we will be honoring this evening is the Corporate Partner of the Year. Now, this award is given to an organization that mobilizes its employees at all levels to impact our community through advocacy, volunteerism, and giving through their United Way campaign. Presenting the Corporate Partner of the Year Award is Nick Lynch.
Thank you, Bob. Good evening. It is my pleasure to present this year's United Way Corporate Partner Award. This award is given to an organization which supports the mission of Capital Area United Way through giving, advocacy, and volunteerism. It is my honor to present the 2020 Corporate Partner Award to the Lansing School District.
Thank you. On behalf of the Lansing School District, and specifically Superintendent Samson Akropi and Board of Education President Gabrielle Lawrence, we say thank you. We are honored to be this year's recipient of the Corporate Award through the Capital Area United Way. It does our heart well to know that our efforts in partnership with yours definitely has impacted the city of Lansing and the greater Lansing area or Tri-County area. Volunteerism is what we do, and we are so privileged and honored to be rewarded or awarded for our efforts. Again, From the Lansing School District, we say thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Do you need help with food, housing, or paying bills? Do you need support in a family crisis or a community disaster? Central Michigan 211 is an easy way to connect to get all kinds of help right in your community. Central Michigan 211 is here for you, anytime, all the time. Just call, text, or search online and Central Michigan 211 will get you connected.
Michigan Premier Events delivers innovative and cutting-edge ideas to every corporate and association event we manage and produce. Our team is thinking of the future of events by developing events into new spaces, including broadcast television. Working with Michigan Premier Events means tapping into a wealth of strategic executive thought leadership and strategy to help your organization of business grow through events, programs, and meetings. Michigan Premier Events expertise, management, and guidance will deliver you success. So partner with Michigan Premier Events today.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
A YPIF kid is a student in kindergarten through 12th grade that passes kindness forward.
The local nonprofit Epiphany Now honors kids with the YPIF Award every year. If you are a kid or know of a kid that uses their time, talent, or even treasure to help others, then please consider nominating them for the annual YPIF Award.
Or if you have a mom that constantly makes you volunteer for these types of things, finalists are highlighted on the epiphanynow.org website,
where the public votes for their favorite. Nominations for this year's YPIF Awards are being accepted through Friday, April 30th at epiphanynow.org. Now is your time to make a difference.
What does community mean to you? Celebrate community by understanding where we've been, where we're at, and where we'd like to be for the greater good of all.
Capital Area United Way would like to thank Astera Credit Union for their help in sponsoring the 2021 Volunteer Recognition Celebration.
Our next award is the Youth Volunteer of the Year Award. These awards recognize an individual who provides valuable volunteerism to our community through their time and talents, making a difference in the lives of those who benefit from their service. The categories are adult, an individual 19 years or older at the time of service. Youth, an individual 15 to 18 years old at the time of service. Or a youth, an individual under 14 years old at the time of service. And then lifetime, an individual who has more than 25 years of volunteer service to one or more organizations. Presenting the Youth Volunteer of the Year Award is Chris Tyler from Astera Credit Union. Now, this award recognizes an individual 15 to 18 years old at the time of service.
Thank you, Bob. I am honored to be presenting the 2020 Youth Volunteer of the Year Award. The nominees were outstanding and made the decision to pick a winner very difficult. All of them contributed their time and talents to volunteer despite the ongoing pandemic. Their dedication and hard work are amazing. This year's winner has contributed more than 400 volunteer hours while attending St. John's High School. She was a key leader in establishing the school's first student pantry to address food insecurities and her peers' basic needs, and helped establish a Youth Action Committee chapter in St. John's. This action committee will provide $20,000 in grants to local nonprofits within the next month. She is a proven volunteer, mentor, and community leader. The 2020 Youth Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Avery Grace Carber.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I can't express how grateful I am to receive the Youth Volunteer of the Year Award. Thank you, Capital Area United Way, for this honor. Serving my community is a privilege I do not take lightly. I would also like to thank Carrie Simon Peters, my advisor at St. John's High School. Her support over the last 4 years has meant the world to me. Her dedication to our community is inspiring and drives me to do the best I can. Thank you to all the students at St. John's High School who volunteer and help turn my ideas into successful events and help benefit our community. Finally, I would like to thank my family for teaching me the importance of community, being a good human, and caring for others. Thank you.
Congratulations, Avery Grace Carber. I vividly remember seeing your spark as a freshman. We all eagerly jumped into my van for a 300-mile road trip to tour food pantries in Traverse City all in one day. Within weeks, you had led the charge to open our student pantry in record time. It was no surprise that you worked all summer to create our Youth Action Committee, supporting youth volunteerism, philanthropy education, and $20,000 in grants to our local nonprofits every year. Avery, your passionate heart and work ethic has led to many life-changing interactions. I know you will always be a light in the lives of others. Congratulations.
Our next award is the Adult Volunteer of the Year Award. Now, this award recognizes an individual 19 years or older at the time of service. Presenting the Adult Volunteer of the Year Award is Susan Porrett, Executive Campus Director of Davenport University in Lansing and member of the Capital Area United Way Board of Directors.
Thank you, Bob. I am thrilled to help present the Volunteer of the Year's awards tonight to some amazing volunteer leaders who invest their hearts and souls into the projects that they believe in. From helping with food distribution, organizing a youth mentorship program, to leading a Kids Against Hunger program for the Islamic Center of East Lansing and the University of Lutheran Church. This year's Adult Volunteer of the Year Award winner is no exception. This volunteer donated over 250 hours last year, using her skills and talents effectively to ensure volunteer programs are well organized and highly effective. The 2020 Adult Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Albatul Balu.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm extremely humbled to have been selected for this award today, and I'm honored to be standing alongside my fellow community ambassadors for our work to be recognized this way. The coronavirus pandemic has laid bare the vulnerabilities and the inequities that persist in our current food system. During the past year, we've seen the impacts of COVID-19 on food security and the effects on low-income residents. And amidst all of that, we've seen the immense resilience of our members banding together to meet the needs of our community. I grew up in the heart of the Greater Lansing Islamic community and continue to stay connected through organizing and volunteer efforts. Islam teaches us that the best among you are those who bring greatest benefits to the rest of mankind. With that as our guide, the community rallied together to assemble and distribute food produce to residents in the Greater Lansing area. During this period, we started our third year with our youth mentorship program that aims to help children navigate into the Muslim American culture. This accomplishment is not something that I did alone, and there are many others who deserve to share in this award. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my community in the Islamic Center for providing me with the opportunities to grow into this role and lead. I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to Brother Tahsin for nominating me for this award and all that he does for the community. It does not go unnoticed. And for Dr. Ikram and his daughter Shefa for their integral role in the food distributions, as well as Mikhail and Brother Darvush for their time and resources. And last but not least, all the volunteers I've worked with in the various projects or events held this past year. It's a team effort, and we all do our part and hope that we benefit the community. Thank you.
As someone who has made immense personal sacrifices in order to serve the community and to mentor the youth with sincerity and passion, Albatul Bahlul is truly deserving of this recognition. While the work she does is indeed thankless, it is a small way of showing appreciation for all the good she does. Congratulations, Albatul. well deserved.
Our next award is the Volunteer Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, this award recognizes an individual who has served more than 25 years of volunteer service to one or more organizations. Presenting the Volunteer Lifetime Achievement Award is Renee Brown, Director of the Center for Community Engaged Learning at Michigan State University.
Thank you, Bob. This award is one of my favorite categories. The nominees for this award gave thousands of hours to our community during their lifetime and should be commended for their dedication. This year's winner has spent many hours volunteering. She was one of the original board members of the organization who nominated her, the Eaton Community Palliative Care. For nearly 40 years, she not only served on the board of directors, but she also directed patient care, managed volunteers, organized fundraisers, worked in the office, and spent many hours caring for hospice patients in their homes and at the hospice house. In fact, since 1983, she has contributed over 11,500 hours. Wow, now that's amazing. The 2020 Volunteer Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Ann Towns Cantine. Wow, Ann, a Lifetime Achievement Award. How does that make you feel?
Pretty high.
It would make me feel that way too. Thank you so much for your service. What was your favorite part? You did so much. Fundraising and in-home care.
I don't know, we did it so fast every day and every hour. You just went in and out and didn't even pay any attention to what, we were going to do next, because it was always waiting for you.
The next person, huh? That's awesome. That's fantastic. It's so wonderful that you've given so much to our community. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ann Towns Cantine's dedication has never wavered. Her compassionate care for others and her strong belief in helping people live every day to the fullest has always brought much comfort to others. Ann has never been afraid to meet a challenge head on. Her vision and constant perseverance has helped hundreds of families get through one of the most difficult times in their life. She has never expected or ever wanted any recognition for those many volunteer hours she has given to grow our program over the past 38 years.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Do you need help with food, housing, or paying bills? Do you need support in a family crisis or a community disaster? Central Michigan 211 is an easy way to connect to get all kinds of help right in your community. Central Michigan 211 is here for you, anytime, all the time. Just call, text, or search online, and Central Michigan 211 will get you connected.
Michigan Premier Events delivers innovative and cutting-edge ideas to every corporate and association event we manage and produce. Our team is thinking of the future of events by developing events into new spaces, including broadcast television. Working with Michigan Premier Events means tapping into a wealth of strategic executive thought leadership and strategy to help your organization of business grow through events, programs, and meetings. Michigan Premier Events expertise, management, and guidance will deliver you success. So partner with Michigan Premier Events today.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
A YPIF kid is a student in kindergarten through 12th grade that passes kindness forward.
The local nonprofit Epiphany Now honors kids with the YPIF Award every year. If you are a kid or know of a kid that uses their time, talent, or even treasure to help others, the
then please consider nominating them for the annual YPIC Award.
Or if you have a mom that constantly makes you volunteer for these types of things, finalists are highlighted on the epiphanynow.org website,
where the public votes for their favorite. Nominations for this year's YPIC Awards are being accepted through Friday, April 30th at epiphanynow.org.
Now is your time to make a difference.
What does community mean to you? Celebrate community by understanding where we've been, where we're at, and where we'd like to be for the greater good of all.
Capital Area United Way would like to thank MSU Center for Community Engaged Learning for their help in sponsoring the 2021 Volunteer Recognition Celebration.
The Capital Area College Access Network, a community collaborative dedicated to increasing college attainment, is an embedded organization under the fiduciary of the Capital Area United Way. CapCan has 2 volunteer awards to recognize community partners as college access champions for their contributions to create a college-going culture and to provide innovative, quality, and aspiring service to students. The first CapCan award is the College AmeriCorps College Access Champion Award. Now, the College AmeriCorps College Access Champion Award recognizes a current or past AmeriCorps service member who has served as a VISTA or college advisor with one of the CapCan partner schools. Presenting the College AmeriCorps College Access Champion Award is Lori Barber.
Hello, my name is Lori Barber, and I'm a teacher at Sexton High School. It is my honor to recognize Victoria Thatch as the recipient of the AmeriCorps College Access Championship for her service at Sexton High School. As a teacher for our senior seminar class, I have worked very closely with Victoria since she started her position at Sexton last fall of 2019. She joins my classroom several times a week to talk about college options, financial aid, the Lansing Promise, and other opportunities that students have after high school. Our seniors feel very comfortable going to her for help with any college applications or FAFSA or anything else they want to talk about. Lansing Sexton High School is a Title I school, so most of our students are considered low income and or at risk. Almost 80% of our student body is part of the underrepresented population. For the class of 2020, she made sure almost every senior had applied to at least one college. She was also recognized in the spring of 2020 as part of the governor's FAFSA challenge. With her help, Sexton High School had the highest FAFSA completion rate in the capital region. As an alumna of Sexton and a first-generation college student, Victoria knows better than anyone how to connect to our students to encourage them to make their post-secondary dreams become a reality. On behalf of the staff and students at Sexton High School, congratulations, Victoria.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. So thank you, Ms. Barber. As a graduate of JW Sexton, I really appreciate coming back to Lansing and serving at my own high school. I also want to thank the folks over at Michigan College Advising Corps over at the University of Michigan. And then I want to thank CapCan and then my friends and family who have supported me throughout this journey. Thank you so much for this award.
The second CapCan award is the College Access Champion Award. Now, the College Access Champion Award is given by the Board of Directors of CapCan to recognize an individual or organization who demonstrates innovative and inspiring commitment to promote college access by increasing the college readiness, participation, or completion of diverse or underrepresented populations in the region. Presenting the College Access Champion Award is Dr. Tony Glasgow.
Hello, I'm Tony Glasgow, Associate Vice President for External Affairs, Development, and K-12 Operations at Lansing Community College. As a member of the Capital Area College Access Network, we are dedicated to increasing college attainment. CapCan Board of Directors created an award to recognize an organization who demonstrates innovative and inspiring commitment to promote college access among culturally diverse, first-generation college-going students. CapCan is delighted to recognize the Board of Water and Light for its First Step program, First Step provides students with a work-based learning experience to obtain skills to enter the workforce after graduation. First Step has graduated nearly 150 students, hired more than 20 full-time employees, and awarded almost $225,000 in scholarships since 2008. Lansing Board of Water and Light has a long partnership with Lansing Community College to connect education to career pathways. Congratulations, Board of Water and Light.
Thank you, Tony. You're welcome. I am Dick Peffley, the General Manager of the Lansing Board of Water and Light, and I am pleased, honored, and humbled to accept this award today. This is the 13th year of the First Step program. Many of our former students have gone and become permanent employees at the Lansing Board of Water and Light. The success of the First Step program requires the support of our community. So I'd like to thank the IBEW, Local 352, Lansing Community College, Capital Area Michigan Works, and the local high schools and career centers. Finally, a big thank you to the parents, guardians, and family members of the students. Without your continued support and guidance of the students, the program would not be as successful as it is. Thank you.
Our next award is the Marion Marshall Award. The Marion Marshall Award is given annually in memory of the late Marion M. Marshall, a former executive with Michigan Millers Insurance Company. Now, Mr. Marshall was a volunteer in our community working on United Way campaigns for 42 years, as well as being active in the Old Newsboys and the Gideons. The award is given to a volunteer outside the United Way who has displayed dedication, effort, and the type of commitment that personifies the success of the United Way campaign. Presenting the Marion Marshall Award is Nick Lynch from the Capital Area United Way.
Thank you, Bob. The Marion Marshall Award is a very special award given to a campaign volunteer who goes above and beyond in their volunteer duties. This year's winner is relatively new to the Capital Area United Way family, but has spent the past year becoming a strong advocate for our mission and a good friend to our staff. This year's Marion Marshall Award winner goes to Yune Holiness of the Lansing School District.
Thank you, Nick. I am just so honored to receive the Marion Marshall Award. Volunteering with the Capital Area United Way has allowed me to assist Lansing School District staff and area families with food, shelter, educational, and financial resources. Families are actually able to change their financial outlook due to the generous donations that are given to the United Way each year. I can't say I'm here today, though, due to my own efforts. I would like to thank my family, Lansing School District leadership, Teresa Kometz, and Jerry Swartz for allowing me the support and space to be of service to this community. I look forward to my continued partnership with the United Way and continuing my passion with helping others in the community. Thank you so much for this recognition.
Our next award is the Walter A. Campbell Award. The Walter A. Campbell Award for Outstanding Volunteerism is named after a longtime advocate of the Capital Area United Way, the labor community, and many nonprofits. Mr. Campbell devoted decades of service at local and state government levels, including serving 7 terms on the Michigan Employment Security Commission, 3 of them as chair. Now, Mr. Campbell exemplified the high standard by which other community leaders are now measured for his work to improve the community and the business environment for workers of all types, always with his signature smile. The Walter A. Campbell Award is based upon commitment to volunteerism with the United Way, sustained service, creativity in devising new and innovative ways to accomplish the organization's mission, and outstanding service and leadership. Presenting the Walter A. Campbell Award is Andrea Rodriguez, retired teacher, administrator from the Lansing Public School District, coordinator and co-founder of Hispanic Women in the Network of Michigan, and library assistant with the Capital Area District Libraries, and last year's winner of the Walter A. Campbell Award. Take it away, Andrea.
Hi, my name is Andrea Rodriguez, retired Lansing School District teacher and administrator, coordinator and co-founder of Hispanic Women in the Network of Michigan, and also a library assistant with the Capital Area District Libraries, Okemos. I was last year's Walter A. Campbell Award winner, and I have the honor of presenting this year's 2021 award. Dr. L. Robert McConnell has been selected to receive this year's award, the Top Volunteer Award of the Year, by prior award winners and current board members. Bob, a retired professor and active community volunteer, is being recognized for serving on numerous committees and board of directors from 2014 to 2020. During his time on the board, he served in various capacities: member of grant allocation panels, member of the Community Investment Committee, Strategic Planning Committee, Human Resources Committee, and the Governance Committee. He's been a volunteer with VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistant Program. He's also served in leadership roles, chairing or vice chairing committees and serving as board secretary and chairperson of the board. He's also been very supportive with Women United. The criteria for this award is commitment to volunteerism, sustained service, creativity in devising new and innovative ways to accomplish the organization's mission, and outstanding service and inspirational leadership. It is indeed my honor to present this year's Walter A. Campbell Award to Dr. L. Robert McConnell. Bob.
Thank you, Andrea. It is indeed a meaningful award. It's especially meaningful because I have the opportunity to work with other board members like Andrea, who are also committed and dedicated to United Way and just good people. I have some prepared comments I'm going to try not to read verbatim, but I did want to make sure that I got into things that were important that I wanted to say. I'm extremely grateful, honored, humbled, and proud to receive this award. My philosophy is, it is a blessing to be able to serve. That blessing recognizes the combination of interest, opportunity, and hopefully ability to take advantage of that blessing and do volunteerism, or what I've come to call unpaid work. I want to thank the award committee and the Capital Area United Way board for granting this award, and my best partner, my wife Cordray, for her service as consultant, supporter, and sounding board during my 10+ years of service on the many United Way boards, many United Way committees, and the board. So you didn't know you got 2 for 1, but she was in the background helping me out. Working for United Way, which is what I regard as the premier nonprofit, community-focused organization, has indeed been a pleasure. I must also acknowledge my parents, whose strong commitment to community service set an example for me that I've tried to emulate. It has been a pleasure to partner with the hardworking people and dedicated staff of United Way and share time and ideas with the good and caring people from our community who also share time with me on committees and on the board. They also believe in unpaid work. I regard this as the third major honor associated with United Way. The first, of course, was the honor to be selected to be on the board. The second was my selection to serve 2 consecutive terms as board chair. And finally, this Walter Campbell Award is most meaningful. I am indeed grateful. Thank you so much.
Wow, what an amazing group who enhanced the lives of others in our community. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. And thanks to each of you who volunteer tirelessly to enhance the lives of so many in our community by serving others. To conclude this event, here is a special message from others in the community who've been empowered by the Capital Area United Way, especially during these challenging times.
Hi, my name is Riley Egan. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm an AmeriCorps member this year for the Capital Area United Way, specifically working with the VITA program. I've been involved with the VITA program for the past 4 years, and I volunteer because community support programs and resources and organizations have been a very large part of my success so far and have helped me reach a lot of my goals as I was figuring things out with school or other parts of my life. I think volunteering is very important because it gives you the opportunity to give your time, resources, skills, knowledge, and expertise back to the communities that you engage with every day, including the ones you live in, work in, or other ways participate in, just so that you can help out and be supporting of the people around you. Thank you.
Hi, Devin Hurd here. I volunteer because taking part in community efforts helps me reaffirm the value of the people around me. And volunteering reminds me about the things greater than myself, and it gives me a sense of purpose, meaningful purpose. And with technology in our overly complicated lives, our sense of family and consequently community has definitely changed. So volunteering in the community creates this sense of belonging and taking part in a shared effort. This unites people and reminds me that anything is possible if we choose to stick together. Thanks.
Volunteers are people who make a city not just a place to live, but a great place to live and work and grow. A place to become community. Why do I volunteer? Because it is a way to show my gratitude for all that the Lansing area has done for our family. Outstanding education for our children, great places to work, a spiritual base, and help when we need it. Volunteerism unites our community, makes it stronger, and gives opportunity for all of us to thrive together.
Hi everyone, my name is Luciana Solis, and I wanted to share with you today what volunteering means to me. So the first word to come to mind is inspiring. When anybody gives up their own time to help serve our community, that's powerful. It helps connect and build relationships within our community and understand what's going on. You may ask, what does a volunteer look like? Me, just plain old Lucy. Someone who lives among you and someone who knows that it makes a huge impact because I was once a recipient of volunteering. Volunteering also is self-serving. It fills my heart. And I know, again, personally what it means. So now my children and I give back by volunteering. And when you think about it, it always circles back. So you're always giving one way or another. So there's so many things you can do. There's a million things you can do. But why not start with volunteering?
Hi, I'm Scott Keith, President and CEO of the Lansing Entertainment and Public Facilities Authority. I'm also the immediate past chair of the Capital Area United Way. And I'm here to thank you all volunteers as part of our volunteer recognition. Those of you that volunteer give of your time, your talent, and your treasure. I certainly believe they're in that order because of importance. Time is our most valuable resource. And those of you who have given your time, whether it's showing up to volunteer at a committee or coming out to volunteer at a center. Those of you give your talents, whether you're good in a certain area or have expertise, or just simply come and listen for someone. Those things are continued and will continue to help us. And those of you are fortunate enough to give of your treasure, we really appreciate it. It's not just in giving monetary, but also in giving clothes and food and all these other areas. I just want to reiterate that we really do appreciate all that you give on behalf of the United Way. Thank you very much.
Stay with us. We'll be presenting more awards coming up.
Do you need help with food, housing, or paying bills? Do you need support in a family crisis or a community disaster? Central Michigan 211 is an easy way to connect to get all kinds of help right in your community. Central Michigan 211 is here for you, anytime, all the time. Just call, text, or search online and Central Michigan 211 will get you connected.
Michigan Premier Events delivers innovative and cutting-edge ideas to every corporate and association event we manage and produce. Our team is thinking of the future of events by developing events into new spaces, including broadcast television. Working with Michigan Premier Events means tapping into a wealth of strategic executive thought leadership and strategy to help your organization of business grow through events, programs, and meetings. Michigan Premier Events expertise, management, and guidance will deliver you success. So partner with Michigan Premier Events today.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Kid? A YPIF kid is a student in kindergarten through 12th grade that passes kindness forward.
The local nonprofit Epiphany Now honors kids with the YPIF Award every year. If you are a kid or know of a kid that uses their time, talent, or even treasure to help others, then please consider nominating them for the annual YPIF Award.
Or if you have a mom that constantly makes you volunteer for these types of things, finalists are highlighted on the epiphanynow.org website,
where the public votes for their favorite. Nominations for this year's YPIF Awards are being accepted through Friday, April 30th at epiphanynow.org. Now is your time to make a difference.
What does community mean to you? Celebrate community by understanding where we've been, where we're at, and where we'd like to be for the greater good of all.
Tomorrow is full of questions, and it's up to all of us to answer. Not later, not next week, but today. Because starting today means fewer kids go hungry, fewer families are evicted, fewer students fall behind. It means all of us have an equal chance to thrive. That better tomorrow is only possible if we start today. Start today. United.
At CG Financial Services, we believe that our community is safer and stronger when we all chip in. Through our partnership with the Capital Area United Way, our team has been able to provide help to homebound seniors, those facing eviction due to COVID, and displaced veterans and their families. We stand alongside all of the volunteers being recognized today, and we congratulate the winners. Thank you for helping make this community a better place to live.
Our next award is the WLNS Connecting with Community Award. Now, the Connecting with Community program is a partnership with WLNS TV and Mid-Michigan companies, nonprofits, and volunteers. Here's MSU-FCU's Whitney Anderson-Harrell from the Desk Drawer Fund to present the award.
Thank you, Bob. The goal of WLNS Connecting with Community Partnership is to connect businesses and community partners, empowering us all to support the great work being done by local charitable organizations and create a better community for all of Mid-Michigan. The first ever recipient of this award amplifies the best of what the program strives for, and we are so excited to recognize her efforts in such a challenging year. Congratulations to this year's Connecting with Community Award recipient, Pastor Bridget Brown.
Thank you, Whitney.
Thank you.
Wow, this is a pleasant surprise, and I'm so honored to have received this award. Connecting with community means a lot to me and to our church family. That's the heart of what we do. I really believe that God designed all of us to live from the inside out, and during this time of pandemic and just such hardship and loss for everybody, that it's important that people are still connected with their inner person and gaining strength from their inner person. And so part of our job, my husband's job, and our church family is to help people reach down on the inside and find that place of hope and strength and courage. And any stories where you hear of survival, people don't survive on the outside circumstances, but they survive because of what they carry on the inside. And so we wanted to stay connected to people to be able to impart hope and peace and strength and courage, because it's by those inward ingredients and elements that you actually survive what we're all going through today. And so this means a lot to me. I personally want to dedicate this award to my husband, who passed away 3 weeks ago. And you know, our heart was to reach, restore, and refresh the lives of people. And so that work will continue, and so I received this in his honor. Thank you.
6 News is honored to be a part of the Capital Area United Way Volunteer Recognition Awards and joins in celebrating those honored today for their service to our community. The awards highlight the amazing work being done in our communities that improve the quality of life for local individuals and families. We know most volunteers don't do it for the recognition, but their hard work inspires us and future volunteers. Congratulations to today's honorees, and thank you for your service that makes our community a better place to live.
Capital Area United Way's mission is to unite people and resources to solve defined problems and improve the quality of life for individuals and families in our communities. Capital Area United Way envisions a community where everyone is empowered to achieve their full potential, and will continue to fight for their health and education and financial stability of everyone in our community. To learn more about Capital Area United Way, visit www.micauw.org. Thank you for joining us.
Tomorrow is full of questions, and it's up to all of us to answer. Not later, not next week, but today. Because starting today means fewer kids go hungry, fewer families are evicted, fewer students fall behind. It means all of us have an equal chance to thrive. That better tomorrow is only possible if we start today. Start today, united.